County Cop Watch here. So I went around the corner from over there. This is the side where they're looking at. I'm actually going to come forward just a little bit more. I am across the street here. I just want to get a good view of what they got going on. So it looks like they must have caught the prisoner who escaped, the inmate who had escaped. Looks like it is only Canyon County Sheriff on scene at the time. Two Caldwell Fire and a Canyon County paramedic. Like I said, after all this is said and done, I will stop an officer, see if I can't solicit any information tonight. Definitely want to know. Paramedics walking back. They must have tased this individual. I did not hear any gunshots while I was here. It is currently 9:52 p.m. and we are on location at the Canyon County Courthouse. Here comes the paramedic down a little further. And they kind of did this park in my way kind of thing, which they usually do if they want to earn someone's privacy. Fortunately for me, I'm American. I have my right to freedom of press. So we're going to take a little bit more photograph here. Again, just to reiterate, this is actually the third inmate who has escaped from this very facility this year. That's 3 in 1 year. They're bringing them off the roof now. We're actually going to come a little bit closer over this way. Make sure to give them an edge so we don't interrupt them doing anything. But we kind of want to see if this is a male or female coming out. Let me bring my bicycle with me, just so we know no one takes things from me. They have a stretcher ready. I think maybe that inmate must be here on the cherry picker. Stand by for further information. We'll see. Thanks for the light. Aw. There they go with the cherry picker again. So they must be bringing the inmate down now. I still cannot tell if it's a male or a female. We will see. That cherry picker there. Unfortunately, I don't have the best camera, people. I'm sorry about that. If you can only see what my eyes are seeing right now, we still have a large police down here. They are moving the stretcher in as we speak. That cherry picker is getting up on the roof of the jail there. Definitely glad I came to this angle here. As far as I understand, there was an inmate escape tonight. I don't know if it's a male or female inmate. I think this
that's
is female.
yeah.
I think that's female pop. You know, that's the third one this year.
It's crazy.
Like, they gotta fix their jail, yo. I run a YouTube, so I'm like, hey, I see lights. Let's go see what's going on.
We just served nosy.
Hey, I'm
Usually it's
very
happening
happy.
right in front of our house because our intersection is terrible, so there's always car crashes.
Yeah. I ran Canyon County Cop Watch on YouTube.
Oh,
So I'm like, I see lights. Let's go.
I'll have to check it out. I like watching this stuff.
Like, I didn't know. I didn't hear any gunshots, so I'm sure they just tased the person on the roof. How'd they get on the roof? That begs the question. I'm going to see if I can solicit any information from one of the officers on their way out. See if they're willing to talk.
The paramedics and the firefighters are the way to go sometimes.
Yeah. Like, hey, I let them do what jobs they got to do, but I'm going to record every moment of this. See if I can't sell it to the news station in the morning. There was Middleton here for a moment, Middleton police. We had a lot of city police, a lot of Canyon County right now on scene, and then the Canyon County paramedic and Caldwell City police or fire. How'd they get up on the roof? Begs a question there. And then how'd they get out? How do they keep getting out? Because if that's female pop, that's the second female to escape from this jail this year.
That's what my husband said, because he's been arrested a few times, so he said that this was the female section.
Yeah, I think that over there is actually the male general population of Canyon County. And these were originally...
parking lots.
Yeah, well, originally, when they brought these in, they're storage containers. Like you would see on pods or the back of trucks. They built this prison out of them. I was like, oh, I can just see a lot of breaks happening from that jail. Sure enough, mark my words, 4 years later.
Yeah, I remember when that was just parking.
All parking. I heard they want to put up another facility close by in the other parking lot across the street. I have never been a big fan of jail systems inside city limits.
Because, nobody really cared about breaking their leg. They could just jump. If they ran and jumped, they'd break.
A person who was a smarter individual would have had a ride set up and had figured a way to get out beforehand instead of climbing up on a roof and expecting to go somewhere. Obviously, the person trying to escape wasn't the most intelligent of individuals. Of course, you got caught and are in jail, so you weren't really smart to begin with.
Maybe a mental health thing, maybe.
Could be. It could very well be some sort of mental health crisis.
My husband and I are just nosy, and there's always cops outside our apartment down the street. The car accidents all the time. So.
I am always a big fan.
There was lights, and I was expecting it to be right outside in front of our house. He's like, no, it's in front of the jail. I was like, oh, let's go.
I was riding down to work. I am a local tailor here in town. And I was on my way down to do some prom dresses. And I saw police with no sirens and his lights on come across Blaine down there. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go check this out. I've been here for almost an hour now. So I don't know how soon I came on scene. I had to cut my camera off a few different times. Because I don't have a very good camera on this phone of mine.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't bring my camera. I wasn't expecting to do any reporting tonight. My body cam died on me. I was like, oh, man. Unprepared. There's a stretcher over here, so I'm assuming they probably tased the person. I didn't hear any gunshots, so obviously they didn't shoot the person. You would have heard that no matter what.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't even hear any yelling once they got up.
I heard a megaphone about 9:30ish telling the person to get down. They're surrounded, and they are surrounded. They had presence going all the way down the street on both sides and on the alley in front of the courthouse. So they have a spotter up on this second roof of the actual courthouse. Although I don't see his light up there anymore.
think we've been here since about 9:20.
Yeah, I got here about 9 o'clock. I've been on scene. I had to start my video 3 different times. I'm like, hey man, it is what it is. I wasn't expecting to do this right now. I would definitely like to get some information if I can. All right, it looks like they're bringing someone off the roof now. I still cannot tell if it is a male or a female. I was assuming a female inmate since that's the top of the female section of the jail. Try to get a little bit of a zoom in on that. Unfortunately, my camera's crap. Looks like they're gonna be bringing them down and they're getting ready. Yeah, I do a lot of work for the police in tailoring. I do a lot of their patches, their badges on their uniforms, their nameplates and stuff like that. And I'm like, I know a lot of these guys out here tonight. I was gonna see if I could grab 1 or 2 of them. Okay, here they come. Bringing them down off the roof. Like, where would you expecting to go? Like, in all honesty, where do you think you were gonna go up on a roof? That is never the place you want to get to. So it looks like they are not going to bring the person out onto the stretcher and put them in an ambulance. So maybe they do not need any actual help here. I'm going to come around back towards my bicycle and see if we can't grab a good view this way. Here they come. Here they come. Looks like they are on a stretcher on the cherry picker. I'm assuming female. I see a bun of some kind. I wish I could zoom in on that pretty well, but my camera is not very good, people. They're bringing them right down to the ambulance. Okay, I'm going to stop real quick.